you're in this big pack of cars, you're going to take a lot of people with you. It's just how it happens. Because some of these cars riding around the back actually got in the wreck as well. So one mistake by a driver, a mistake by two drivers, and this is what happens. It's not just those two.
And a bump there by the 48. The back bumper of Jamie McMurray. 78 of Martin Truex Jr. caught up. Danica Patrick also. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88. Brian Scott up on the hood of the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Chris Buescher, 23-year-old out of Prosper, Texas, was involved. Also that 46 of Michael Annett, another Midwesterner.
Big impact. Jamie Murray hit really hard. Ended up getting clipped in the rear, turning to the right. Hard impact, and all these cars, he had nowhere to go.
Of course, Jimmy Johnson in the 48, involved from the beginning.
Look at the multiple impacts. Another shot. 3 big hits for Jamie McMurray. Gets his hands off the wheel, so as the wheel goes left and right, it doesn't catch his thumb or a finger. On board here with Dale Earnhardt Jr. You hear him out of the gas. There's nowhere to go. He drives through the accident, but a lot of damage to the nose of the 88 car.
All 4 Hendrick cars involved. Casey Kane as well. A lot of damage to the 48, the 78.
And the frustration of speedway racing is this is it. 2 drivers, Jimmy Johnson and Jamie McMurray, get into one another. Just mistakes. And their mistakes are going to cause a poor night for 15, half the field, 17 cars. Yeah.
We're almost 19 cars.
Look at that car. 44.
Look how far underneath Brian Scott he is. The rear tires are on the roof of the 4 car.
Matt DiBenedetto in the 83 is up underneath the 4. And the sparks fly. So much sheet metal damage.
Things happen so quickly. But you can see the 1 car. The 48 moves up, and at the same time, now the 1 starts moving down. Just barely clips him. Then he gets into the side of his teammate. Then he has to slow down to keep him wrecking, and the 48 gets into the back of him. So, kind of looked like to me at the same time, they just kind of got together. The 48 moved up, the 1 moved down, and started every
And
good.
Jimmy was thinking 3 wide, and the 1 didn't think he would be in that lane. On board with Kevin Harvick. He mentioned the 44. You hear him out of the gas, on the brakes.
Absolutely nowhere to go. You see his view, a car on his windshield.
And that's how fast it happens.
Look at the 34, how fast he's coming in there. 31.
Yep, 31 also.
Ryan Newman, he gets into the back of Greg Biffle. I mean, all these cars have significant damage. The 16 of Biffle, of all the cars that got hit significantly, he probably has the least amount of damage if it didn't damage the fuel cell.
20 of Kenza.
A lot of big names in this wreck. See Danica, she was a lap, she had just gotten lapped.
There's the damage to the 4 of Kevin Harvick. The hood folded back, not even a front end.
And so go back and think about the pit stops. The pit stops put Kevin Harvick close enough to the front. We saw Kyle, his teammate Kurt Busch, he went ahead and raced to the front, and Harvick made the decision, I don't want to go that much to the front, but was riding around trying to be smart and still got in the wreck.
This